Justin Bieber regrets marrying Hailey Bieber, and this shocking truth has now been revealed by an insider from his own music production team. During late-night recording sessions, Justin confessed he rushed into marriage and never stopped questioning if he made the wrong choice. According to the insider, his heart still lingered on Selena Gomez, and the regret was so heavy it spilled into his music. What stunned everyone is that even after marrying Hailey, Justin tried to reconnect with Selena, unable to let go of the bond that defined his past. The world believed their chapter was closed, but Justin's own words proved otherwise. Behind the glossy images of a perfect marriage, Justin Bieber carried a secret he could no longer hide. In private moments, he admitted he regretted marrying Hailey. The decision, rushed and pressured, felt less like love and more like an escape. And deep inside, he knew his heart still belonged to Selena Gomez. That regret grew louder every day. In the studio, his words spilled into his music, lyrics filled with pain, longing, and memories of a love that never truly ended. He questioned whether he had given up too soon, whether he had sacrificed his happiness for the image of stability. This wasn't just passing doubt. It was a confession of a man who couldn't silence his past. The weight of Selena lingered in his life, and Justin's regret became the first crack in a marriage that was already beginning to crumble. Justin's regret didn't stop at quiet confessions. It drove him to action. Even after marrying Hailey, he couldn't resist the pull of his past. He reached back towards Selena, testing the waters of a connection he never truly let go of. It started subtly, messages passed quietly, moments of checking in, reminders that he was still thinking about her. To the outside world, Justin looked committed to Hailey, but behind closed doors, his heart was divided. Every step he took towards Selena left Hailey further in the shadows, and every lyric he wrote echoed the same truth. He was still haunted by what they once had. These attempts weren't about casual nostalgia. They were about a man desperate to undo his own choices, to see if there was still a way back to the one person who had defined his greatest highs and lowest lows. Hailey Bieber wasn't blind. She knew Justin's heart was never fully hers. She saw the late-night messages, the constant shadows of Selena Gomez lingering over every move, and she heard the lyrics that screamed regret. Yet, instead of walking away, Hailey forced herself and Justin into a marriage that was already fractured. It wasn't love holding her there. It was stubbornness. Hailey wanted the title, the image, the validation of being Justin Bieber's wife, no matter how painful the reality was behind closed doors. She silenced her own doubts, ignored the humiliation, and convinced herself that if she held on tightly enough, Justin would eventually let go of Selena. But in doing so, she chained both of them to a lie. Justin grew more resentful under the weight of her persistence, while Hailey clung harder to the illusion of control. Her selfish need to protect the marriage's image, rather than protect her own peace, turned into a slow, public unraveling. Instead of letting go, Hailey chose to suffer in silence, dragging Justin deeper into a relationship he no longer wanted. And now, with Swag 2 exposing all the wounds they tried to hide, her stubbornness has left her facing the very outcome she tried so hard to avoid: a marriage collapsing in full view of the world. Selena Gomez may have moved on publicly with Benny Blanco, but her presence has never left Justin Bieber's life, or his marriage to Hailey. From the moment Justin tied the knot, rumors swirled that he never truly let Selena go. Hailey knew this, and the whispers only grew louder every time Selena's name surfaced in his lyrics, his interviews, or his private actions. Behind the scenes, Selena maintained subtle contact with Justin, reminding him of the bond they once shared. To Hailey, this wasn't just history, it was an open wound. While Selena prepared for a future with Benny, Justin was left tangled between his wife and the woman he could never erase. Fans noticed the contradictions, too. Justin writing songs filled with regret and longing, while Hailey tried to plaster on a smile and promote her marriage as unshakable. For Selena, it may not have been intentional sabotage, but her connection with Justin acted like gasoline on an already burning fire. Hailey was forced to endure the humiliation of living in Selena's shadow, watching as her husband's unresolved love threatened everything she had built with him. Now, as Selena stands beside Benny, her influence continues to echo in Justin's choices. Hailey's marriage was never just about Hailey and Justin, it was always about Selena too. And in the end, that unbreakable triangle may be what finally shattered them for good. As Justin and Hailey's marriage crumbles under the weight of Selena's shadow, the public has exploded with reactions. Fans across social media are dissecting every lyric from Swag 2, every old photo of Justin and Selena, and every recent move Hailey makes online. Twitter and TikTok are flooded with theories, some calling Hailey a victim of Justin's obsession, others saying she chose this pain by clinging to a broken marriage. The divide is sharp. Team Selena versus Team Hailey. Selena's supporters argue that Justin's inability to let her go proves their love was unmatched, while Hailey's fans express heartbreak over how she sacrificed her peace to stay with a man who kept betraying her. Instagram comments on Hailey's posts are filled with both sympathy and criticism, showing just how polarizing this story has become. Even celebrities are weighing in. Influencers have hinted at Hailey deserving better, while entertainment insiders say Selena has no reason to look back, especially now that she's moving forward with Benny Blanco. Meanwhile, Justin is facing criticism not only for his behavior, but also for dragging Selena into his music again, using lyrics that seem like confessions disguised as art. The spectacle has become a cultural moment. Fans aren't just gossiping, they're rallying, creating hashtags like #JusticeForHailey and #JelenaForever, turning private pain into public debate. What was once just a marriage is now a global conversation, with millions of eyes watching to see who will break their silence next. Justin Bieber's unraveling has been playing out in front of the world, and Swag 2 became the clearest sign of it. From the chaotic rollout, where even Justin himself admitted online that he didn't know when the album would drop, to the disorganized promotion that clashed with Hailey's road launch, the cracks in his control were obvious. What was once a carefully managed superstar career now looks like an artist spiraling, caught between regret, obsession, and emotional breakdown. In interviews and lyrics, Justin's pain leaks through. He sounds less like a man confident in his marriage, and more like someone confessing through music. Fans noticed his words felt unfinished, raw, and almost desperate, as though recording was his only therapy. The lines about lost love, regret, and being haunted by memories are not just creative choices. They are windows into a mind still consumed by Selena Gomez. Adding to the meltdown are Justin's inconsistent public appearances. At times, he appears withdrawn and fragile. At others, reckless and defiant, fueling more speculation about his mental state. Insiders whisper that his creative process was driven not by inspiration, but by emotional collapse, each lyric a coping mechanism for a marriage he knew was doomed. For Hailey, this meltdown was not just embarrassing, it was confirmation that she had married a man whose heart and stability were elsewhere. For Selena, it was proof that Justin still hadn't let go. And for fans, it was a reminder that beneath the fame and fortune, Justin Bieber is unraveling in real time. The cracks in Justin and Hailey's marriage are no longer hidden. With divorce rumors circling louder than ever, the biggest question now is, what's next? Hailey, who once fought stubbornly to hold the marriage together, appears to be at a breaking point. Sources suggest she's already consulting lawyers, and fans believe an official separation could be announced sooner rather than later. If that happens, Hailey may finally step out of Justin's shadow and focus fully on her brand, road, and her own independence. Justin's future, however, looks more uncertain. Swag 2 exposed the truth of his regret and his longing for Selena, but it also left him facing public backlash and personal fallout. Will he try to win Hailey back, or will he let go and embrace the collapse of their marriage? And even more dangerously, will he attempt to openly reconnect with Selena once the dust settles? Selena, meanwhile, is standing at the center of it all without lifting a finger. She is moving forward with Benny Blanco, preparing for marriage and building her own happiness. But Justin's lyrics, his confessions, and the renewed chaos have dragged her name back into the spotlight once again. Whether she chooses to address it or stay silent, her influence is undeniable. The love triangle that defined a generation may be reaching its final chapter, but the ending is still unwritten. Justin Bieber regrets marrying Hailey Bieber, and that secret has finally come to light. An insider from his music team revealed that behind the studio doors, Justin admitted he rushed into marriage and never let go of Selena Gomez. That regret became so overwhelming, it drove him to reach out to Selena even after his wedding. What fans thought was a closed chapter has suddenly been cracked wide open. Hailey's marriage was never just about her. It was always haunted by Selena's presence. And now, with Justin's truth spilling into the public, the illusion of a stable marriage is collapsing under the weight of his past.